Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to unpack a technology that you use every single day, probably without even thinking about it. It's the engine behind how we learn, how we play, how we connect. Really, it shapes just about every moment of our digital lives.
So let's start with a question. What does a fast-paced video game, a language lesson on your tablet, and one of those greeting card kiosks at the mall really have in common? I mean, on the surface, they seem totally different. But look a little closer, and you'll find they're all built on the exact same powerful foundation.
The answer, of course, is multimedia. And once you see it, you start seeing it everywhere. Seriously. It's not just something on our screens, it's basically woven into how we live our day-to-day lives, shaping how we interact with, well, pretty much everything.
Just think about your day for a second. At school, it's what turns a boring textbook page into a cool interactive science experiment. In the office, it's the power behind every single one of those slick marketing presentations. Even when you're out and about, it's there, that kiosk helping you find a store in the mall or design a last-minute birthday card. And at home, well, that's the whole world of gaming and entertainment right at your fingertips.
Okay, so we've established it's all around us. But what is multimedia, really? Like, what's the actual definition? Let's break it down.
At its heart, it's actually pretty straightforward. Multimedia is simply what happens when you combine different forms of communication. Text, images, animation, sound, video, and then you blend them all together into one single experience that's delivered by a computer or some other smart device. So you can think of these 5 things as the core ingredients in the multimedia recipe. You've got your text, graphics, animation, audio, and video. And while you could just have, say, text and an image, a real multimedia experience, that's when it gets exciting. It's when you combine at least 3 of these elements. That's when you get something way more powerful than just its individual parts. But here's the thing. Just mashing all those ingredients together isn't what makes multimedia so special. There's one key ingredient, a real game changer, that separates it from just, watching a movie or reading a book. It's the secret sauce that puts you in the driver's seat. And that key is interactivity. It's the power you get as the user to choose your own path. You decide the order of things. You decide what content you want to see. You're not just a passive viewer anymore. You're an active participant in the whole experience. So this interactive world we live in, it didn't just pop up out of nowhere, right? Let's do a quick rewind and see how it all started. And believe it or not, it all begins with a super simple but totally iconic little game. Yep, Pong. Atari released it way back in 1972, and it was so much more than just a game. With its basic graphics, those unforgettable boop and bleep sounds, and most importantly, direct user control, it was a huge deal. It was one of the very first times the general public could actually interact with something on a digital screen. It was a little peek into the future.
And after Pong, man, the ball just got rolling fast. In '77, the Apple II brought color graphics to home computers. By '81, IBM got into the game with its PC. But wow, 1984. That was a huge year. You had Apple's Macintosh, which introduced us all to the easy point-and-click interface and the mouse that we still use today. And in that same year, the Commodore Amiga came out, which many people consider the first real multimedia computer, with sound and graphics that were just light years ahead of anything else. So all of this stuff, the simple game paddles, the mouse, the little icons on the screen, it was all leading to something much, much bigger than just better video games. This was the groundwork for a massive revolution in how we use computers, period. And this is where the real leap happened. Computers stopped being these complicated toys for hobbyists and became these essential tools for everybody. By using all these multimedia principles, they transformed into powerful machines for creativity and getting work done, completely changing our schools, our offices, and our homes forever. The multimedia revolution completely redefined our world. I mean, it changed how we learn, how we work, how we connect with each other. And that leaves us with one last big question to think about. If this was the last massive transformation, what do you think the next one is going to be?